Hey, it's me, Nalthazar, and welcome to another video. We've got another new Planeswalker in the vault, Elspeth, Sun's Nemesis. And Octagon was really cool. They hooked me up with this one. They actually said I didn't have to make the video. If you guys were wondering where I've been, I got a really bad respiratory infection, but I live in the United States where they don't do coronavirus testing to anyone but celebrities and athletes. So maybe I got it. I don't know. It's been pretty bad, so today is actually the first day that I have enough voice to be able to talk. So yeah, anyways, I figured I would put together a quick video on Elspeth, show you guys what I came up with. And yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. I know there's a lot of places in lockdown. I live in Los Angeles, and so my whole city is. But I mean, hey, we've got this fun mobile game to play, right? So something to do while we're stuck inside. So our new Planeswalker, Elspeth, has 3 abilities. So the first one, Catabasis, at level 60, is going to fetch the first aura from your library and give it 4 mana. And then you create an enchantment support that has 3 shields, and whenever you cast a white spell, create up to 3 graveyard gems. Then that spell gains Escape and Buried X. X is that card's base mana cost. So that means that you can cast it from your graveyard for by matching graveyard gems, and each graveyard gem you match is going to give 3 mana toward that card. Glimpse of Dawn, the second ability is gain X life, then your first creature gets plus X plus X. X is the number of white gems plus the number of graveyard gems. And then finally, the third ability, Sun's Nemesis, is create a Greater Sun's Nemesis token. So this is a soldier leader. It's a 2/2. It's got first strike and lifelink. And then with Heroic, it gets +3/+3, and all your other creatures get +1/+1. And then whenever this creature attacks, exile an opposing enchantment support. And then finally, that's also going to create an Erebos' Gratitude token, and that's going to be an enchantment with 3 shields. And when a creature you control dies, create up to 4 graveyard gems. Then that creature gains Escape and Buried X. X is that card's base mana cost. So in my testing with Elspeth, I've had a really hard time getting anything to come back from the graveyard, so I haven't been able to make significant use out of any of the graveyard gem parts of it. However, this token here, this Greater Sun's Nemesis token, I have gotten a lot of use out of. Is very strong, and Glimpse of Dawn can also be very strong. Furthermore, Elspeth has a fairly unique part to her that I have also been oddly enjoying. So for her mana bonuses, she's got +4 to white, +4 to black, +3 to red, and then -1 to green and blue. So I've been playing with black gem conversion instead of white gem conversion with this Elspeth because I prefer what the black gem converters do to the white gem converters, just given how I wanted to play the deck. So I'll show off the deck that I've been testing around with right now. I will say that with Greater Sun's Nemesis, it works crazy well with a Tristani March of the Multitudes deck, but I decided that I wanted to show you guys a deck that is mythic free, apart from Chord of Calling, which is from events. So just that, like, if anyone wanted to get this Planeswalker, you could just immediately throw a deck like this together and then play it. And so for the gem converters, like I said, I'm using black gem converters, but you can use white ones too. It's fine. Just go with something that's going to convert to the same color. So I'm running Witch's Cottage and Castle Lochtwain. Then after that, if you're familiar with some of their cards in this deck, I decided to try an Aura deck. So we've got Siona, who is a 4/4, and when it enters the battlefield, fetch an Aura from your library, and then whenever you cast an Aura on a creature, create 2 soldier tokens. So our third ability creates a soldier leader, and so Wonder Woman over here, or Gal Gadot or whatever her name is, because that's totally her. I mean, look at that. That's definitely her. So whenever you cast an aura, you're going to reinforce that thing twice. Then I've got Feather. Feather is going to make it so that we can just cast auras on repeat, and we have Precinct Captain, who is going to make soldier tokens, 2 every time he hits. Now, I know that's 4 creature slots, so really just run whichever 3 you get first, right? Well, whichever two, and then the third ability token. I really like this one here. So Commanding Presence. So target creature gets +2/+2 and gains first strike. That creature gains Enchanted. When this creature deals combat damage to your opponent's Planeswalker, create a human soldier token. So this is really cool on the Precinct Captain because with double strike, he hits twice, and then that makes 2 of these tokens. So every time he attacks, he makes 4 tokens, which reinforces the third ability 4 times, which is really cool. Staggering Insight, another really cool one to put on the Precinct Captain. So gives him 2/2 and lifelink, and then when it deals damage to a Planeswalker, draw a card. So he hits twice, you draw 2 cards, you gain a bunch of life. Other than that, there's some removal. Idyllic Tutor to get our auras, and yeah, that's the deck. So gonna go ahead, throw it in a match, and show you guys how it works. All right, so let's just jump right into this. Let's see, what do we have? Commanding Presence, Feather, and Precinct Captain. That is a fantastic starting hand. Yes, please, I say. So, not the best matches. So, Elspeth likes white and black the most, and then red. This could cascade. Let's see what we get. Well, okay. I mean, that's a cascade. That gets us Feather. So, I really can't complain about that. I can complain about what my opponent just did, but only a little bit, because that gives us free gem conversion. So, I don't mind too much. Once again, sorry for my voice. When I slow down my talking, it's just, I'm trying not to have a coughing fit. So, okay, I definitely mind that. You're being a huge, huge jerk right now, Kaya. So, I'm going to get a creature back for free because you're being a jerk. So, well, actually, not because the jerk thing, but I want to think so. Staggering Insight, yes please. Yes, please. Witch's Cottage. I have creatures in the graveyard, and I very much so would have liked for you to have given me good stuff. All right, let's play Sun's Nemesis here. Let's see if we can get things going without Kaya being, well, too mean, right? Kaya's been mean so far. So we need to be like, no, Kaya, stop being mean. We're going to wait until we can attack before we cast that, just because we're running into removal. All the removal. Well, that's nice. So here, what's happening is we're buffing up the Sun's champion, and then all of what's happening are heroic triggers. And then, so here we're going to be able to draw more cards, we're going to get more heroic triggers, and so with just a bunch of weak cards and abilities, we're getting a pretty big creature down that's going to get much, much bigger the more that we do stuff. So let's go ahead and try and work our way over to our second ability. Slowly but surely. Not that surely has a lot to do with this, but, you know, well, that's just bad. No, sorry, that's just bad. Just stop. Just no. All right. Yeah, that's Chord of Calling for sure. And then, oh, do we want to get that other ability down? Nah. All right, let's get a Precinct Captain down. That's going to get us even more stacks of goodness. Goodness being that third token. Although, I mean, it's already at 30/30. Kaya's really not going to live very much longer here. Actually, I think Kaya just dies here, right? Because we put Glimpse of Dawn on it. That just gives it 6/6. I guess that's not too big. It's not like, oh my gosh, Nalthazar, that's the biggest thing I've ever seen. Not that anyone's ever said that to me, but, you know, that's not appropriate. Okay, back to killing Kaya. Kaya stands no chance. Let's go ahead and put Commanding Presence this time on Gal Gadot over here, right? Because this Kaya's dead, so we're not going to get the tokens. Whatever, we're going to put it on the Precinct Captain. Let's just do it like a boss. Precinct Captain, you're becoming an even bigger boss than usual. And then, sure, let's make you even bigger, because why the heck not? Kaya's dead. That's it. Boom. Fast deck. Fast game. Easy peasy. So pretty much the whole deck is made up of stuff that you can get from events or like simple rares. I know you have to have them, but I tried to make a deck that really most people could put together and play. So my final thoughts, Elspeth is good, not great. She's not as good as Ashiok. So Ashiok is definitely the best Planeswalker from the Theros Beyond Death set. That being said, she is fantastic with the cards in the set, even with the what's it, like commons, uncommons, and rares. So you can, as a newer player, you can jump right into this and make a really, really strong deck. And as someone with more cards, like if you have March of the Multitudes, you can easily get this third token, into the hundreds, like easy time. So my very first match that I played with it, I got it to like 120 something. So that was with March of the Multitudes. But yeah, so it's pretty easy to build around. So definitely at the very least, when it comes around for crystals, it's pretty easy to pick up. If you're just stuck at home like everyone else in the world, it's definitely nice to play with. And with 4.1 coming very, very soon, there's a bunch of cards in 4.1 that revolve around the graveyard and the graveyard gems and all of that. So I could very well see this Planeswalker getting like even better when those cards come out. So is she worth it? I'm having a blast with her. Really cool. I like that you can use simpleton decks. If you're a person who just wants like super speed games and super power combos, this is not the walker for that. But if you're looking for a change in tempo, she definitely is for that. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're staying safe, and I'll see you in the next one.